Hi everyone, welcome back to the Maths Guru. Today we're going to be looking at exam style questions for our angles in parallel lines topic. As always, if you'd like to access the full question set that I've been using today, I'll put a link in the description below. So credit to Maths Genie for that. Let's just get straight into it now. So looking at question 1, we have AB and CD as our parallel lines shown by our arrows here. It asks us to write down the size of angle X. Angle X, if you can see, is directly opposite 53. So we know it's going to be 53 degrees. And we say vertically opposite angles are always equal. It then asks us to write down the size of angle Y. And the rule we're going to use here is the alternate angle rule. And we can see that our Z is formed here, and making this equal to 53 degrees. So 53 degrees, and we say alt angles are equal. Okay, moving on to next question. We are told ABCD is a parallelogram, CBE is a straight line, angle BAD is 128 degrees, angle AEB is equal to 39 degrees. Find the size of angle BAE. So BAE, that's the size of this angle here. Give a reason for each stage of your working out. So angle ABE is equal to, so the way we'll do this is we can spot that we have a Z, it's a minor Z, but we can still see a Z here. Making this angle 128 degrees. So angle ABE is equal to 128 degrees because alternate angles are equal. Okay, and we're told to find the size of angle BAE, and we know that angles in triangle add to 180 degrees. Hence, 128 plus 39 plus our BAE is equal to 180 degrees. Hence, BAE is equal to 180 minus 128 minus 39. So we can look at this and say that our BAE is equal to 13 degrees. Alright, moving on to the next question. We are told that AB and CD are parallel lines. Find the size of angle X, which is here. So the way we can do this is we can see that angle AFE, so our angle AFE is going to be equal to angle AFE is going to be equal to 60 degrees. This is because co-interior angles, so here and here, co-interior angles add to 180 degrees. Hence AFE is equal to 60 degrees. Then we know that angles in a triangle add to 180. So angle EFG is equal to 180 minus 48 minus 35. So 180 minus 48 minus 35 is equal to 97. Okay, now we know that this angle is 97, and then we know that angles on a straight line are going to be equal to 180 degrees. And if you can see, we have a straight line going from A to B. So we can say that 60 plus 97 is equal to 60 plus 97 is equal to 157. So 180 minus 157 is equal to 23 degrees, and hence x is equal to 23 degrees. A lot of people might make the mistake of saying, okay, is that not just a z angle with 35? And if you spotted that, well done. Sorry about this. Well done for that. But you can actually see that this line here, e to g, is not a parallel line. Hence, it doesn't apply the rules of being alternate angles. You look, these two lines here are the parallel lines, so we can only conduct the rules that we've learned on those two lines. Hence, we use the co-interior angles because it applied. Okay, moving on to the last question today. We're going to be looking at this question here. So, ABCD is a parallelogram. Angle DAE is equal to 63 degrees. Angle BCD is equal to 124 degrees. Angle CBD is equal to 25 degrees. Calculate the size of angle X. Okay, the first thing we can say is that angle BAD, this whole thing here, is equal to 124 degrees. So angle BAD is equal to 124 degrees. This is because angles opposite in a parallelogram, which is essentially just a square, are equal. So this makes this angle in the triangle equal to 61 degrees. Also, we can then say the angle ABC is equal to 180 minus 124, 56 degrees, because co-interior angles are equal, not equal, add to 180 degrees. And as you can see, we have our two parallel lines like so. Hence, we can say that these two angles add up to 180. Okay, moving on. We can then say that this small angle in the triangle is going to be 56 minus 25, which is equal to 31 degrees. Now we have our triangle as such, and we say 61 degrees here and 31 degrees here. And we're trying to work out our x. So 61 add our 31, then 180 minus 61 minus 31 is equal to 88 degrees, because angles in a triangle are equal to 180 degrees. Okay, that's going to conclude today's video. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys learned something. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.